Sonsorolis, or yeah, Sorceria. And they came like they were like here in Philippines, Malay, you're Malay.
No. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, you're Malay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. The white skinned Filipinos are Malay.
The dark skin, they're Indonesians.
They call them a pure Filipino. But like probably they're white and beautiful. We call them a different tribe.
Pag nalahian.
But
like,
in Palau, we look them like that.
kasi
They're in
masyado
same
sila
class.
sa culture.
Yeah, that's they never be a Palawan, but they're Palawans. In community, we accept them as well as and everything that we like US, Western style of government. They're the same. All the same. They can vote, they can say anything, but not all of them. They will assign their leader, and then he can speak in the community. It's not everybody can do that.
Okay. So, besides the currency, the food, and the language, are there any other influences?
Filipino.
Oh, there are.
And these are like 6,000 Filipinos. 6,000 or 7,000 or more. There's a lot.
8.
So every household in Palau, there's Filipino living with them.
Wow.
And they're like married, they have kids now. The kids are about your age or they're like now.
Actually, other than the 3 countries that has, not naman, Philippines is not part of the ones who took over the country, no? But Philippines has a very large influence also in Palau because of the proximity of Davao to Palau.
We blend.
It's only an hour
We
by road.
attach to Filipinos very easily.
Yes. So, part ng na-influensyahan ng Filipino culture sa kanila is meron din sa food and way of life. Yung ibang, yung hindi naman lahat, konting way of life. Kasi before they also had, well, part siguro na rin ng influences ng Micronesia and Oceania sa kanila yun, yung tirahan nila. Kasi ang tirahan nila dati, kamukha nun sa atin, mga nipahat, and then when the Westerners came, it became stone. So, yun, isa ring influences ng Amerika yun. And then, education. They follow the American system of education. And then, sa Japanese naman, ang na-influensyahan sa kanila is how they deal with business, including also the Chinese influence, because they have a lot of Taiwanese Chinese, not so much of the mainland. Taiwanese Chinese, they are very close to that country kasi they have a similarity culture-wise. Parehas din ng, parang ang kanilang katutubo. Parang ganun. So they have a parang kinship with the Taiwanese people. So other than the education, language, food, way of life, and currency, I think we covered mostly of the influences here.
Next question. Do you think that the citizens of Palau still have a great sense of national identity even though the country was under other countries for some time? Concretely, are there still traditions that are kept intact even with the modernization Palau has undergone through the past years?
Yeah. Because Palau is very particular with protecting their own culture up until now. They, unlike any, comparing them to the Filipinos, we don't live what our ancestors lived.
But we still.
They lived their culture up until now. All the traditions, all the customs, they still do. It's still applicable
And it's
until
really a
today.
secret thing that
Even if
it's
there's
really
a
hard for us to
modernization of
really
technology.
open and telling all of this. Because when I look at these questions, it's not meant to, I'm not the right presentation.
Kaya hindi niya masyado masagot. There's a question there that would answer that one. Palau is still following they have a caste system. That is why when we first received those questions, other than yung reason na si Ambassador ay out of the country, siya yung kahit nandito siya, si Sir Alfred pa rin ang sasagot. Because clan-wise, it is him who is much higher than Ambassador.
But when it comes to this, when you know my clan, I'm not the one who's supposed to say.
It's the older ones.
This older ones, or this somebody, the higher, the guy who's the chief of the clan,
The chief.
appoint that kind. But there's something that, but when it's not really a true answer, to tell you the truth. We're not gonna tell you everything. We're not gonna just open.
Kasi you need to understand,
Yep.
Palawan culture is passed on verbally. Not unlike, even, yun yung, sa tanong mo na even the modernization influences, ang
It's just
unique
like,
sa kanila is
if
they
you-
have preserved it.
It's just like you own a house. When I come to your house, this is a place in your house I cannot go inside. It's
Because
only
it's
you,
private.
only you. It's a private thing. It's just like you're invading my privacy,
Wow.
and it's really hard to. I think there's a way to tell you, but
It's hard.
it's hard.
Kaya medyo konti pa lang ang mga resources for the books and all those regarding Palawan culture. There are some, but these are written by foreign authors and not really the Palawans themselves. There is 2 or 3 books that was written by Ed Pison, right?
Yeah, but
The
it's
Ed
not
Pison, but it's not really
It's still
still not the real
the real.
culture. I can give you a copy if you have kasi nasa CD siya, pwede ko sa'yo ibigay kung meron kayo ng USB. I-ano ko na lang. And then you can read that. It's about the culture, but it's...
I can take these questions and give it to a person in Palau, so he can.
but
then
they
you-
have deadlines, sir.
Yeah, that line. But after that, you can just
Yes.
for your reference.
Yes.
That's that would be more intensive.
Yeah.
What will you do about these questions? What is really your report?
It's supposed to all that we have. It's for our finals project. That all that we have learned in our subject is
Multicultural communication.
Oh, okay.
So everything that we have
Why did you choose Palau?
it was assigned.
No,
it
I
was-
actually I chose it because
Okay.
we were given several choices, but
countries.
yes, of different countries, but I think those countries like Japan, Saudi Arabia, we already know much about those countries, but Palau is something different because it's a small country.
Maruk counterpart here. I think she's a lot of Pampano.
Secretary.
You know that
Secretary ko. Cecilia Gibbon.
she's a secretary. I think you can
Sa
find.
Intramuros. That's good because part of our job, that's why they have an embassy here in the Philippines, is to let a lot of people know about Palau. Because Palau became only an independent country in 1997. They were part of the Caroline Islands and under the U.S. And since
US
they
state,
became
right?
a member of the UN, just recently, a lot of people do not know about Palau, which is very good for you because, well, kudos also to that teacher who included Palau for choosing or for intensive study. Okay, so what we can give you is we have some books over there, but they can just extract the simple things to answer those.
Just those
Yeah.
questions.
And then I give you the one that's in CD also. So you can just read and then extract, and then from the interviews that you got, just remember the basic things are Palau culture is matriarchal. It follows the women